In this video, we're diving into 15 freshly released and recently updated high-quality mods that are absolutely worth adding to your mod pack. Let's get started. Wither Reincarnated delivers a complete overhaul of the vanilla Wither fight, transforming it into a dramatic, high-stakes boss battle that feels far more dynamic and threatening. Upon summoning, the Wither bends time itself, plunging the world into an eternal night for the duration of the battle. Undead mobs that normally populate the battlefield panic and flee in terror. Those that don't escape in time are seized by the Wither's influence, their eyes glowing as they become frenzied thralls attacking the player on sight. Unlike the vanilla version, this new Wither won't immediately target the player. Instead, it begins its rampage by indiscriminately annihilating everything in sight, unleashing volleys of Wither skulls and chaos. One of its most iconic additions is a deadly beam attack, powered by the nether star inside its chest. It locks onto the player and sweeps the battlefield with a sustained laser blast. This is paired with aggressive aerial maneuvers like mid-air charges, spiraling flight patterns, and close-range body slams, which all scale in frequency as the Wither's health drops. Because it now spends more time airborne, melee isn't required. You can absolutely fight it with bows or other ranged tools even into Phase 2. The mod feels balanced for vanilla gear, while high-powered modded weapons like those from Super Warfare might melt it too quickly. Vanilla-style bows preserve the intended tension. In terms of defense, I tested it in full enchanted netherite with blast protection. Most attacks were survivable, with the exception of its laser, which can be lethal if you take repeated hits. Adjust your gear accordingly, depending on how brutal you want the fight to be. With a redesigned model, custom music, and a full suite of new combat mechanics, this mod sets a new standard for boss redesigns. It may be relatively unknown for now, but it's clearly punching above its weight, and well worth trying before it inevitably catches fire with the community. Whaleborne introduces a mysterious ocean-dwelling creature known as the hullback, an enormous solitary whale that roams the sea in peace. Occasionally you'll find hullbacks tangled in seaweed and barnacles. With a pair of shears and an axe, you can help clean them up, and in return, the grateful creature will allow you to build on its back. While it can't be tamed, the hullback becomes a living ship. You can saddle it and place dark oak planks to form a custom deck. Explore shipwrecks and underwater ruins, and you might discover sails, cannons, anchors, and other nautical decorations. Attach these to your hullback, add a steering wheel, and you'll have a fully drivable sea beast under your command. Even better, these ship parts aren't just for show. The cannon, for example, is fully functional as long as you load it with gunpowder. It's just one creature, but the level of interaction and customizability here is impressive. Big props to the creator for turning such a wild idea into a truly immersive experience. Kaleidoscope Cookery introduces a vibrant and detailed overhaul of Minecraft's cooking and lifestyle systems. While it draws some inspiration from Farmer's Delight, this mod confidently carves out its own path. Players can cultivate new crops, combine them with vanilla ingredients, and prepare an impressive range of unique dishes. The variety here is striking. From hearty stews you can eat directly, to fully modeled 3D meals that double as stunning decorative blocks, this is one of the most visually refined food mods out there. Though it's not primarily a furniture mod, it thoughtfully adds new tables and chairs in various wood types that blend perfectly with vanilla and modded builds alike. But what really sets Kaleidoscope Cookery apart is its interactive cooking system. You'll be flipping ingredients with a spatula, actively preventing them from burning, all with beautifully animated sequences that elevate the gameplay from crafting grid to kitchen simulation. With so many recipes included, it's best to keep JEI installed to help navigate them all. It also pairs surprisingly well with Farmer's Delight, making it a perfect pick for anyone building a cozy slice-of-life survival experience. Nightfall is a brand new add-on for Epic Fight, bringing with it 5 incredibly stylish and mechanically rich weapons. First up is the Ancient Skulk Twin Blades, known for their gorgeous slash effects that still shine even without shaders. Its signature ability, Premonition, activates when you perfectly dodge an incoming hit. The instant roll leaves behind a phantom that slashes your attacker. The weapon also includes an execution-style move. Hold the charge key to launch your enemy into the air, then follow up with a brutal finisher. Next is the Ruins Greatswords. Heavy and imposing, this greatsword builds momentum with each swing, allowing you to chain together powerful combos. Jumping lets you perform a Lion's Claw-style ground slam, and with the right timing, you can use rolls to control spacing. Its unique skill, Skill Defiance, lets you intercept enemy attacks with an upward swing that nullifies damage and follows up with a devastating combo. Its final move, Barbarian Arts, delivers a massive charged slash that lifts enemies into the air and ends with a crushing slam. This weapon clearly takes inspiration from Monster Hunter and Soulslike games. The third weapon, Duskfire, is a heavy netherite polearm with fire-infused strikes. Dash attacks let you perform rapid thrusts while running, and repeated strikes build up energy, up to 10 stacks. Once fully charged, you can unleash Flame Storm, a fiery whirlwind that consumes all energy, setting everything ablaze and temporarily boosting your attack power. Be warned though, the casting time is long, so mistiming it in the middle of a mob can be risky. Fourth is the Vanguard Sword, a more straightforward weapon. Alongside standard combos, it lets you expend built-up energy to perform Breaching Combo, a flurry of quick slashes followed by a pommel strike that breaks enemy defenses. Lastly, there's Bloodlust, currently still unfinished. It shares the same Breaching Combo ability as Vanguard Sword for now, but its animation is flashier and more intense, making us hopeful for what the final version might become. Alongside these weapons, the mod also adds a new skill book, Soul-like Dodge. This handy passive allows you to continue using stamina-based abilities even after running out of stamina at the cost of your health. If you're already a fan of Epic Fight, Nightfall is definitely worth a try. The creativity, animations, and mechanics in these new weapons are some of the best we've seen so far. For those of you who've explored the Spell Engine series of mods, or even if you're just hearing about it for the first time, here's a quick rundown. The Spell Engine series transforms Minecraft into a true RPG experience, introducing classic role-based characters, each with their own spellbooks, weapons, and class-specific traits. Today's mod is a brand new official add-on that expands this universe by introducing a complete set of high-quality armor for every Spell Engine class. Each armor set not only enhances your stats, but also comes with its own unique set bonuses. All 8 known Spell Engine classes, from Rangers and Mages to Berserkers, now have a matching armor set, each with detailed 3D models that perfectly reflect the character's theme and style. From what I've seen, Spell Engine remains a popular staple in many RPG mod packs, and this new add-on raises the bar for class immersion. If you're already using the series, now's a great time to upgrade your build with these beautifully designed sets. Hellstone Golem introduces a formidable new sentinel to the Nether. Once you get too close, it slowly awakens, identifying you as a threat that must be purged. Though the mod adds only this single mob, the polish in its animations makes it stand out. From its ground-smashing slams to knockout punches and flying chunks of molten rock, every attack feels weighty and deliberate. Hellstone Golem shrugs off most melee attempts, making ranged combat a smarter approach. Bows, crossbows, or guns from other mods deal much more effective damage, adding some tactical depth to the fight. Defeating it rewards you with exclusive materials used to craft a set of Hellstone gear. The Hellstone chestplate, for instance, neutralizes piglin aggression, sets attackers ablaze, and grants regeneration when you're standing in lava. You can also forge a Hellstone greatsword and a totem, each weaponizing the scorching power of the Nether to ignite your enemies. If you're searching for something fresh in your Nether adventures, this mod is definitely worth adding to the list. Marium's Soulslike weaponry just received a major update, bringing in a fresh batch of weapons and enchantments that fans of action RPGs will definitely want to check out. The first new addition is Dragonbane, a katana lifted straight from Skyrim. It comes with built-in chain lightning, allowing your strikes to arc to nearby enemies. True to its name, it deals 20% more damage to dragon-type mobs, making it the ultimate dragon-slaying tool. Next up is Supernova, a brutal spiked mace with a fiery temper. Regular attacks have a chance to ignite targets, but it really shines when thrown, literally. The throw creates a chain of explosions along its path and leaves behind a trail of molten lava, easily one of the flashiest weapons in the pack. Then we have Maroon's Razor, a short dagger with a deadly edge. Though its base damage is low, it has a chance to deal bonus damage based on how much health the target has already lost, and a minuscule chance to instantly kill. It's a gamble, but one worth taking against high HP enemies. Following that is Tonitrus from Bloodborne, a blunt weapon that builds up electric power over time. Like Dragonbane, it inflicts chain lightning, but Tonitrus can also release all stored energy in a single thunderous strike. Finally, Bloodlust from Dark Souls makes its debut. Its weapon art drains a bit of your HP to activate a Berserker mode, increasing your attack power while causing steady health loss. Fortunately, you also gain a lifesteal effect, encouraging an aggressive in-your-face playstyle. Alongside these 5 weapons, the update also adds new enchantments for guns, offering more build variety and synergies for those running both melee and ranged gear. Simple Clouds reimagines Minecraft's vanilla weather system with a stunning new approach, replacing the default static clouds with dynamic, layered cloud formations that react to the world around them. You'll now spot up to 7 different types of clouds, from wispy cirrus to towering cumulonimbus, all moving naturally with the wind and shifting based on weather conditions. These clouds aren't just for show. They drift, overlap, and evolve over time, adding real depth to the skybox. One of the biggest gameplay changes is how precipitation works. Rain and snow will now only fall beneath cloud layers capable of producing them, adding a layer of realism. Though the mod doesn't conflict much with shaders, I found it blends more naturally with the vanilla look when shaders are off, but that's really up to personal taste. Lastly, it's fully compatible with the Horizons mod, so if you want to watch epic cloudscapes stretch across massive skies and your system can handle it, the 2 mods pair beautifully together for a breathtaking atmospheric overhaul. Lio's Hobbit Hill Village introduces a completely new take on village generation. This time, villagers have traded the plains for the peaks, carving their homes deep into towering mountains. While exploring the world, you might stumble upon a lone, imposing mountain. Climb its steep, winding path all the way to the summit, and you may just uncover a hidden entrance nestled into the cliffs, a gateway to a secretive hobbit village. Inside, the entire mountain has been hollowed out and transformed into a sprawling, multi-level settlement. Cave-like dwellings, twisting corridors, and layered staircases wrap around the terrain, forming an impressively vertical village design that feels organic and immersive. It's far more expansive than any vanilla village, with nearly every corner of the mountain reimagined as living quarters, workshops, or winding passages. Some side paths even lead to hidden surprises. This mod comes from the same creator behind Overhauled Villages, and best of all, it's fully compatible. Combining the 2 creates a world where no 2 villages look alike, and where every discovery feels rewarding. Giant Natural Additions brings towering mega trees to nearly every biome, turning them into stunning natural landmarks that can redefine your exploration experience. Each of these colossal trees is thematically tailored to its surrounding biome, making them feel like organic centerpieces rather than out-of-place structures. If these look familiar, it's because they were once separate mods. Now, the author has bundled all 9 biome-themed trees into a single streamlined package, meaning no more juggling multiple installs. For builders who love natural megastructures or anyone looking to add visual grandeur to their world, now's the perfect time to give it a try. Sound Physics Perfected completely overhauls Minecraft's sound system by introducing realistic, wave-based audio propagation, turning every sound into something that feels physically present and bound by the laws of acoustics. Instead of sound just magically playing at full volume through walls and terrain, we now get a deeply immersive simulation where sound can be blocked, reflected, and absorbed by surrounding blocks. For example, if you enclose a jukebox inside a glass box, the music will become muffled and dampened, almost like it's truly sealed away. Break just one pane, and the sound immediately becomes directional, seeping out naturally through the gap and regaining clarity depending on your position. Unlike many other audio mods that focus on adding new sound sources or tweaking textures, this one is unique in that it simulates actual sound wave behavior in a voxel-based environment. Health Display Datapack introduces a clean and intuitive health bar system that adds visible health indicators above every entity's head, making it much easier to track combat progress in real time. The visual style leans toward a chibi, minimalistic aesthetic, with the bar dynamically shifting color based on remaining health, from green at full HP through yellow and orange, down to red at critical levels. These 4 distinct phases help you instantly gauge how close your opponent is to defeat. To maintain both clarity and immersion, the Datapack includes a smart distance-based display system. Only nearby mobs will show their health bars, keeping your screen free from clutter when looking across large crowds. Daffa's Arsenal is an add-on weapon pack for Timeless and Classic Zero, and while the update brings a few new conventional firearms, the true stars of the show are, believe it or not, 3 weaponized clothes hangers. Unlike any typical gun mod, these hangers aren't just for laughs, they actually function as creative water-based launchers. By pouring a full bucket of water onto them, the hanger spins rapidly, using centrifugal force to hurl water as deadly projectiles. The shooting feels unexpectedly satisfying, with each hanger offering a different combat style. Whether you're blasting mobs or just embracing the chaos, this update proves once again that Timeless and Classic Zero isn't afraid to mix serious firepower with downright absurd fun. If you're already using Zero's Maps series, here's a handy little add-on you might want to try out. Inspired by Terraria, this mod introduces a Wormhole potion, crafted using a dragon's breath and 4 ender pearls. When this potion is in your inventory, you'll unlock the ability to teleport directly to a teammate by simply clicking their avatar on the map. Simple in function, but super effective in practice. If you're tired of running across the world just to regroup, this plugin might be exactly what you need. Let's also take a moment to highlight this incredibly handy quality of life mod that makes item tooltips much more manageable. If you've ever played large mod packs, you've probably run into the issue where item descriptions can span dozens of lines, especially for gear with multiple effects, enchantments, or modifiers. The default tooltip system in Minecraft isn't really designed for that, and it often leads to tooltips spilling off screen, blocking your view, or even cutting off important info entirely. This mod solves that perfectly by letting you move those tooltip boxes anywhere on your screen. You can set custom hotkeys and reposition the tooltip in real time to suit your interface layout. Hey guys, if you're looking for a reliable Minecraft server, DatHost has got you covered with fast, easy-to-use hosting. Plus, if you use my discount link, you'll get 30% off your first purchase. They also offer a complete setup guide on their website and a 7-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk. Give it a try and get your server up and running today.